Hey guys, this is Jason Cross, Facility Director here at Trinity Fitness in Colorado Springs, and I wanted to give you just a little bit of insight into the programming for this week. You've been seeing some terms such as for pace, for quality, for effort. This week we're introducing also a concept of for tribe, and I just want you to understand a little bit of the philosophy or the movement philosophy behind what we're doing and why. So the first thing that I want to say is that we're basically aiming at our warriors and our community being okay with being built and not broken within a battle, built and not broken within a battle. So I am understanding that we are a sport that enjoys gymnastics, cardio, and weightlifting. And as a sport, we have to know that there is benefits to training for a sport and not always just playing in the game. So if you think about, I know I grew up playing soccer. You typically don't get most of your skill development or strength development or speed development during a game. You get all of that during practice. You're running laps, you're running drills, you're learning to dribble, you're learning to kick a ball, and you do it over and over and over in order to, when you're in game day, have sufficient skills and endurance and all of these things to be able to effectively play the game. What I'm seeing is that in Trinity, we treat every battle like a game. The difference primarily between practice and game day, intensity. You show up on game day and you're gonna give an all-out effort. You're gonna make sure that you leave that field having given everything that you have. And as a result, sometimes you walk away from game day a little bit broken, right? But during training, during practices, your main goal is to make yourself and your team better. That is the goal of a practice. So yeah, you're still gonna get tired, you're still gonna get fatigued, you're still gonna work hard, but you have a goal behind your training. What we wanna do is introduce some training battles into our programming. And primarily you're gonna see these at the front of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe Thursday, but we're gonna kind of front load practices and then back load in the week our games. And so the concept that you're gonna start seeing is battles that will allow a warrior to focus on specific realms of the sport that we're in, learning to pace, learning to produce an effort based on what kind of battle it is and what kind of effort they should come out doing. Obviously, you're going to produce a completely different effort on Chief than on Murph, right? Murph and Chief, you're not operating at the same RPE. Why? Because one is a hour-long or 30 to 60-minute battle. The other one is 3-minute battles, and they're completely different. So we're training towards those things. So let's talk through some of the themes or focuses that you're gonna see for this week. So on Monday, we've got a for unbroken effort battle, okay? So the concept there is what kind of an RPE, rate of perceived exertion, do you need to come out so that you can maintain an unbroken effort moving from one movement to another movement to another movement. So you got 3 movements, and on every single movement, you want to maintain your effort at a level that you can move unbroken, 1 to 3 breaths, and just keep moving. There shouldn't be any sprinting. There shouldn't be any bending over in this battle. There shouldn't be, your goal is to minimize or decrease or get rid of your rest altogether by just maintaining a steady effort throughout. So that's the concept for Monday's battle. Tuesday's battle, you're gonna see a 4-pace battle. So this one is going to be primarily matching time domains. Why is 4 effort and 4 pace different? Well, in 4 effort, you're really trying to focus in on maintaining a steady RPE, okay, a steady rate of perceived exertion. On the 4 pace battle, you may actually have to increase your rate of perceived exertion in order to match time domains. So you might be able to do your first round at 2 minutes and 5 seconds and be right about a 6 to 7 in your RPE. But then on your next round, you might have to go to an 8 RP in order to match your time domain. Or you might have to build in some rest in order to get yourself back to a 6 to 7 before you start your next round. And so you're building in that rest. And so the 4 pace is about matching time domains by maintaining or increasing effort, okay? The 4 effort is really focused on you tuning in and controlling your RPE and your breathing in order to really reach whatever the intended stimulus or goal of that battle is. And then for quality is really just about quality movement. So you're adjusting your pace, your volume, or your effort in order to produce the most quality movement that you can. Again, this doesn't mean that it's easy. Today's battle that we're doing is Tuesday, and it's odd minutes and even minutes thruster and burpee box jumps. We're asking people to work for quality. That doesn't mean that they're going to have an easy time. In fact, they're going to find themselves having to be intentional in resting in order to produce the most quality work during the battle. And then the final one that we're going to introduce is this concept of for tribe. And the battle for tribe is really about building community and building an experience within a battle. And so ultimately, it may or may not be the best workout that a warrior has had, but they should walk out of the room feeling like they had a community experience within their battle instead of operating alone or independently within the battle. So hopefully that makes sense. We'd love to hear you guys' questions. Thank you guys for taking the time to listen, and we hope that you enjoy this week's programming.